and baby Shar and Winston with me. And today we are at the Tamarack Nature Preserve, and we're going to walk around here. They have an audio tour that you can do also, but it's not a terribly big park. But we figured we'd come and share this with you since we're in Woodbury today. And here we are. We're going to walk a little bit. They have a few trails here though, so we'll walk along. The trail begins. I'll push her. I'll push baby Shar today. I've got Winston. Not a bad looking start to the trail either. John P is here. Hello, John P. Welcome in, friend. Good to see you, brother. How are you? Our fam, the Whitcombs, John P said. Good to see you, my friend. I saw something in there.
What is that?
What? Hey, see something in there?
There was a crack in something.
He didn't like something in that brush for whatever reason. But good morning, friends. Hope you're all doing well. Spring is finally in the air here in Minnesota.
Oh no.
Another dog up here, so Winston's gonna get in a barking match. Oh, two dogs. Oh, and this way we have a boardwalk of sorts. Those dogs are still barking. Big Owl One is here. Greetings. I have a friend from Minnesota. We're in Woodbury today. We actually live in Wisconsin, but we come over and visit Minnesota quite often because we live right by the border. But good to see you, Al. National Park Princess DL is here. Hey, DL, good to see you. How are you, my friend? Yeah, on the Wisconsin side of the border, but we frequent Minnesota quite often because we live so close. Nice little boardwalk. DL says hey to John P. Not a bad little area. Doing all right. Day off today. Well, that's good to hear, my friend. Ash works later today. But we had to be in Woodbury today for a few errands, so we figured we'd stop and take a little adventure with you. This is a nature preserve. Kind of looks marshy over here. Swampy over to the sides of the boardwalk. Hence why there's a boardwalk. Big Al says hey to John P. Stuff is still starting to bloom here in Wisconsin. You almost could still call this early spring for us. But I thought this place was a little intriguing, and it's right in suburbia, so I mean, we're basically right in the town of Woodbury here. So hello on this beautiful morning from Survival Empire Rational Reviews. Good to see you, Survival Empire. How are you today, friend? Welcome in. We're enjoying a spring walk here in Minnesota. Stuff is finally starting to bloom, and it's not all dead around us. I like this view looking back, though, at the boardwalk. John P says, survival, my brother. Hello. Ash is blocking the way.
Come here.
Oh, she wants a picture.
It's too sunny the other way.
I like the boardwalk, DL says. All right, she's done taking pictures, I think. She's said I never take pictures with her. So welcome in, everyone. Remember to like the live if you're just joining us. Tamarack Nature Preserve in Woodbury. I've never walked here. Some cattails even. Survival Empire says, I'm blessed, thank you. Well, we're happy you're here. You chose to visit us today, friend, and welcome in. Yeah, I'm actually very surprised. I've never been to this particular nature preserve before.
This is kind of nice because then Winston doesn't get ticks.
Yeah, no ticks for Winston if it stays like a boardwalk. And Miss Daisy is here. Welcome in, Miss Daisy. Good morning. It's a cool little spot. And Miss Daisy says hi to everybody. Friends, we haven't had a lot of content coming out because I was very ill. I actually wound up in the emergency room. And I had some inflammation in my intestines and I was not good for quite a while. So if you guys have been wondering where we were, I have been very ill. So stuff is going to be coming out from us again very soon. I'm doing better. And things are looking up for us. Easy, we're going to just add to the moderator team here. DL said, sorry to hear that, traveling. Well, thank you, friend. Yeah, I'm doing much better. Ash was really worried about me. Friends, I actually passed out in the shower one night, and it was very scary. So I'm glad that I'm doing better. Miss Daisy says hey to John and DL and hello to Empire.
Nope, no boardwalk.
Oh, it ends up there. Must just be because we're in the marsh here. That's a cool little area though, to go through the marsh.
I was looking forward to that.
Houses back that way. Blue skies today. We don't always get that here, so that's very welcome. I told Ash it's going to be warmer today.
Well, it was 40 when we left.
And it was in the 40s. I'll give her that when we left the house. But now we are going to be up to almost 70 today. So we'll take one more look back at this view. Edward Lindblom is here. Hey Edward, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better, friend. I was very, very ill for a while. But we are back and we're doing okay, and content will come out more regularly again. I did post our Chicago video last week, so Milwaukee will be next. And the boardwalk is coming to an end. Some overland skiing happens on this trail, apparently. Glad you're doing better, brother. Well, thank you. Me too. It was scary. There's a little bit of a boardwalk. Where? Good to see the birds out and about. Ash, you want to go this way? We got Winston and baby Shar and Ash with me today. Well, it passed the first part of the trail with the stroller test. Interesting trail here. Thank you all for joining us this morning. Back to kind of a boardwalk almost. Gezgenchi is here. Hello, my friend. How are you? Good to see you, Gezgenchi. We're out and about on the trails this morning. Gez says hey to Turkey. Everyone saying hi. Pushing the stroller on this narrow boardwalk now. It's a very beautiful area, though. You can see we're walking just through the nature preserve. John P says hey to Ed. S says hey, Turkey. Miss Daisy. Edward says hey to Miss Daisy. Everybody's saying hi. Edward says hey to John. Yes says hey to Edward.
Hi.
Not a terrible view right there. Not a terrible view at all. Very narrow boardwalk though. The real David is here. Good morning, David. Good to see you, friend. How are you? DL says looks beautiful. Yeah, I've never been to this spot before. It's a little chilly this morning. It's probably in the 50s. You know, spring is still popping up here. I like that one right there. The white flowers there, DL. I know you're always out looking for fungi and waiting everyone on my channel, friend. Edward says David and DL, good morning. Charlotte's just enjoying the ride in the stroller. She gets the free ride in the stroller. Dave hit me a mail. A little spur trail going off into the woods there. I'm just happy to have the opportunity to be live again because as sick as I was, it was like, it was awful. So I'm glad to be live again, friends, with you. I'm just, you know, we're just totally some good wildlife out there, Edward says. Totally so thankful for all of you. And it's nice to see green again. Hey, Okies, how are you, friend? Good to see you. Welcome in. John P says, bless. I'm getting caught up on the YouTube stuff, Okies. I've been very ill. Oh, this is walking right back behind somebody's house. Edward says good morning to Okies. Walking right along the boardwalk here. So I'm getting caught up and getting back into everybody's lives again. It's taking me a little time. I'm starting to feel better. I was in the hospital and it has just not been a pleasant last couple of weeks, but I'm getting better. Okie says hey to DL. There's Ash leading the way. There were two directions we could have went on that trail up there. And we went off to the left. Some nice houses back here though. Look at that. Very nice homes back here. Wow. Beautiful homes back here. Nice big yard. Walks right along the nature, or the yard's right along the nature preserve. Little bench along the way you can sit at. Peaceful. Not too, I mean, you get a view of the whole preserve. It's not a terrible view going back either. Yep, Wisconsin, or no, Minnesota, Edward. We live in Wisconsin, but we're on the Minnesota side today. Our next big video that we'll be posting is Milwaukee, though. We explored Milwaukee a little bit. Lots of things we want to get back and do still. But we spent a couple days there along our Chicago travels. Correct, Woodbury. Yes, sir. Now more dense woods over this side. A nice peaceful trail. Every once in a while you come upon like a map. You in this area also, Edward? It'd be pretty cool. I'm south of the cities, I gotcha. Yeah, we get down to that area also down south. These houses out here though. And Wolf is here. Good morning, Wolf. Good to see you. How are you? Welcome into the Traveling Whitcombs. That goes right up to somebody's house. Or a neighborhood trail, rather. Edward says, good morning, Wolf. Not a bad little trail. As you guys can see, it's not an awful trail at all. Unpaved trails, boardwalk, so then I guess technically you could walk all the way this area. I used to do construction in the cities. I'm gonna get ready for the day here. Have a great walk. DL, thanks for stopping by, friend. Have a great rest of your day. It was good to see you. I gotcha. So Edward, we haven't met a lot of YouTube folks from the Twin Cities area. So that's nice to meet another, well, you know, we've known you for a while now, but to have another person in the area. I mean, Mike's Adventure Sparks is also in this area. But other than that, there's not too many of us that we've met. Fairbow, I gotcha. We went and did some exploring in Cannon Falls. Ghost Rider's here. Good morning, Ghost Rider. How are you, my friend? Good to see you again. I'm getting back caught up on the lives and YouTube stuff, my friend. I've been very ill. I was in the hospital. So I'm getting around and I'll be back into lives, Ghost Rider. Basically. No, it's not the same. It's not the same boardwalk. Do they know what you had? It was some kind of they're not really sure, actually, Edward. They ran a bunch of tests and they ran like a viral panel. They did all the samples and stuff, and they really didn't come up with an answer. Some of the tests they were going to call me about, so maybe we'll get an answer today. Little marsh here. I'm doing better, Ghost Rider, much better. I can actually leave the house and not be in pain. Let's get the stroller back up here onto the boardwalk. Yeah, I don't remember coming from that way either. This is different. Yeah, I'm doing better, my friend. Don't worry. You're still getting picked on in your lives you're talking, my friend? It's a cool area, though. I'll be back in there on the mod team, my friend. See which way he's going to go. Another dog coming, so we'll have Winston get into it. By those mean people, by those 3 people. Granny's Southern Corner's here. Hey, Granny. Good to see ya. Good morning. Winston getting into not a barking match. He just likes to say hi to every dog. He's friendly, but he likes to say hi.
You're not going to say hi. No.
There was another dog on the trail, so. But friends, I assure you I will be getting back to everybody's channels and everything. Lives and video uploads. Was very ill, so now I'm happy that I'm able to get back out and do what we love to do. Just stop by to show support and give a thumbs up. Well, thank you, Granny. We appreciate that. Thank you for being here. I've seen you in a lot of lives before, and I've been on your channel. I need to get back over there. I've been very ill, so I've kind of been focusing on getting better with my health. I'm glad you're on your road to recovery. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We'll hop over and get over to your channel as well. Ghost Rider said by the same 3 people, huh? I'm sorry to hear that. Granny says hey to Edward. Ash is taking her intermission. Thank you everybody for the likes. We truly appreciate that. And just being here and enjoying this morning walk with us. Started out as a cool morning. I think we started out at like 33 degrees Fahrenheit today. You must always do self-care. It's very important. Couldn't have said that better. You're absolutely right about that. And you're alive, Ghost Rider? He has, yeah, Edward, that's what he's talking about. He has some people that go in there and kind of say some really not nice things in his lives. Not a bad view at all of the nature preserve. I'm really enjoying this area, especially with the foliage starting to pop back up. Has been a very nice walk. Have they been making like new accounts and that sort of thing, Ghost Rider? Maybe he took off. I'm not sure. Some geese out and about in the distance. I was back at, is it cold? It was probably in the 40s when we left the house, Ghost, but it's warming up here. I would say it's definitely the 50s now. A. Mason is here saying hello to the Whitcomb family. Hello, A. Mason. Great to see you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Probably in the 50s, but we're going to get up almost to 70 today, so. Ash started out with a hat, but that quickly came off. A. Mason says hello, everyone in chat. Edward says hey to A. Mason. Beautiful walk here in the nature preserve this morning. Before we go and run a couple errands and then Ash goes to work later. Every once in a while you get a tree stump in the trail. Some beautiful homes back here. They've got this really well done. You can see that you just walk up to some steps there. It's a very beautiful area. My guess is that we'll have to eventually turn around because I don't see a way back necessarily. Maybe. Yeah. But it's not a huge park. Mason says hi to... Huh?
You can turn around.
I just wanted to see what was down here.
It goes to the road. Out there.
Ghost Rider, I'll check out your channel. Edward, thank you. That's very kind of you. He's got a great channel. He does carnival stuff. Flights, planes. He's got a few channels, actually. Does a lot of great things. And Mason says hi to Ghost Rider. What? don't want to take you away from traveling. Don't worry about that, Ghost. No worries at all, my friend. You know, we all like to support each other here. Nobody's taking anyone away. A little grassy now. It's nice to walk in the grass. It's all been dead for so many months. Baby Char hanging out in the stroller. Hey, babe. Hi. How you doing? Hi. Mike's here. Good morning, Mike. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. I'm glad to be back on the YouTube, my friend. I don't know if I told you, Mike, but I was very ill. Some fungi popping up. Willie is here. Good morning, Willie. Great to see ya. Couple fungi on that tree. We're at a nature preserve. Yep, it's warming up, Mason. It definitely is. It was a little chilly this morning out by us in the 30s, but gonna get up close to 70 today. I'm happy to be back, Willie. I was not doing well for a while. Very ill. Oh, look at the roots of that thing. Had to take a few days, well, more than a few days off. Very close to back to normal. Still that cramping in the stomach from everything else, but otherwise, just about back there. Edward says, I subscribed and commented, Ghost Rider. Willie said back to normal. Lots of fungi hanging out here. I know DL was here. Her signature is looking at all the fungi all the way up that tree. Edward says good morning to Mike. And Mike, Edward is in Minnesota as well. Of course, I'm your guy's neighbor next door in Wisconsin, but this is who I was talking about, Edward. He's, I don't know if you know Mike, but he's in the Twin Cities area also. Never been here before, so I didn't really know what to expect. Some tall trees in this area. Are you better? I did not see you for about 2 weeks, it seemed. Almost totally back to 100%, Mason. I was in the hospital. Some stuff going on with my stomach. I've seen him. Hello, nice to meet you, Mike. Just peaceful here. It's not the best, most amazing views that you've ever seen, but just very peaceful. I feel like it's been a while since I've been out in the woods, truly. So thank you all for the likes. We truly appreciate that. Oh, we're going uphill. So far, it's pretty much past the stroller test, even with the dirt. There's a few root systems, but other than that, Mike says, oh, nice. And back in Woodbury today, Mike, because we got a couple errands to run. Full Throttle is here. Hey, Full Throttle, great to see you, my friend. Sorry you weren't feeling well. I was wondering what happened. Yeah, it was a rough stretch of time there, Mike. But I'm doing better. Now at the top of the hill. Full Throttle says, hello, my friend. Sorry I haven't been over to your channel in a while. Hope all is well with you and your family. Things are looking up, my friend. Was not doing well for a while there, Full Throttle, but we're getting better.
Oh.
Sent a floating heart. Thank you so much, Edward. I appreciate that. Willie says, hey to Full Throttle. Full Throttle says, hey to Mike. Ghost said, sorry, my carnival friend called me. No worries, buddy. You do what you have to do, my friend. We're just out on a peaceful walk today. Mike says, hey to Full Throttle also. Flowers are starting to pop up. Just peaceful. Can't ever go wrong with that. It's kind of marshy, though. I didn't know that this marshland... I mean, I kind of did because I work in Woodbury and there's a little bit of marsh back behind where I work. But I didn't know they had a park system around it. Full Throttle says, good morning, my friend, to Willie. And of course, the beautiful Ash is with me today. Although she's probably rolling her eyes at me.
No.
Ghost Rider said beautiful, and he says hi to Full Throttle. There she is. What you got to say today?
It's very nice to be out.
It's nice to have some good weather. Needs to stay warmer now.
Maybe I'll stop getting sick when it turns 75.
Full Throttle says good morning to Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider says hey to Ash. Edward says, my last job I worked at Inver Grove, Egan area. I gotcha. So you're over there close to me.
There's a dog barking.
I just work at the hospital in Woodbury there, Edward. So not too far at all from where we are right now. Another little swamp area. Sorry to hear that. Sending prayers your way for a speedy healing. Well, thank you, Full Throttle. Thank you for being here, friend. We're just happy to see you. Edward says, okay. Yeah, very close. Probably within 5 minutes.
There's a baby bunny.
Is there? Ash said there's a baby bunny up here. I didn't catch it, but she did. Okay, just to the east of Sand Club. Yep. Correct. Into the wood there. So there's a baby bunny oak in there. Ghost Rider said, glad you're okay traveling. Thank you, my friend.
Winston would have attacked it if he would have seen it.
Okay, in 2022, I gotcha. Full Throttle says, hey to Edward.
It poked its little head out. It was cute.
Some really nice homes back here also. That one reminds me of my grandparents' old home. Edward, if I'm not mistaken, you do a lot of fishing, right? Yeah. Looks like a small little stream that rolls through right here. Full Throttle said, yes, it's a beautiful time of year. Absolutely. Food Fairlaw is here. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Great to see you again. You walk just right up to people's properties here along this trail. Yes, yupper with my son. I got you. Yeah, I believe I subscribed to your son's channel too. There's some... Oh, there's a bunny right there hopping through. I don't know if I caught it. Some large birds in the trees. Edward says, good morning to food. I am fine. Happy to see you on this beautiful Monday. Baby Char's hanging out in the stroller with me. Ghost Rider says, hey to food far law. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Good morning, Edward, food says. Of course, I'm joined by the beautiful Ash. It's peaceful here. That I like. The parking lot is small. We fished all day on Saturday. High 70 rest of the week. Oh, that's amazing, Mike. I did see 70s, my friend. Everything goes okay. I'd like to go on another adventure this week, so we'll see. This one's just a quick-lived little stop just because we're... There you go, Winston. Stop right in the middle of the path to pee.
You ain't got much left. Stop doing that. You can throw it everywhere.
At least it's pretty trimmed right now.
Yeah. Dude, you don't need the piano.
Lots of birds out today. Great to see. You can see them all in there. Holla's here. Good morning, Holla. Great to see you. 80s by the end of the week, Edward says.
No. No. No.
How are you, Holla? Food says hey to Ghost Rider. Another dog was going by, so try to keep Winston from his barking match with them. Loves to bark. Holla says, thanks, nice to be seen. Of course, Winston's going to smell every nasty thing he sees on the trail. Cool feather there on the ground. Food says, love the sounds. Well, it's not so windy today, so we can actually just take in the nature. Lots of birds up in that tree. My next goal, though, friends, is to get mics for us so that you guys can hear us better. So that's our next plan. Ash is wanting to know what I want for Father's Day. Well, there's a good idea. Or my birthday. My birthday's in, what is today, the 10th? Yeah, my birthday is on the 22nd, so it's coming up, friends. 12 days. Traveling Whitcombs.
28th birthday.
Yep, 28 this year. And then Ash right behind me. Ash is in June, I'm in May. We're both Gemini. Food says hey to Full Throttle. And Holla says hey to Full Throttle. Where's the trail in? Well, it can't be that much longer. I see apartment buildings right there. Edward says half my age. Holla says coming up quickly. Happy pre-birthday. Thank you, friend. Ash will be 29 in June, so she's a little older. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Holla. I appreciate that. Can't be much further. As far as that way goes. Happy birthday early, brother. Thank you, Edward and Food. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, it is a nature preserve, so who knows what's hanging out over there. Probably just some bunnies and stuff. Small little stuff hanging out. Happy early birthday to both of you, Ghost Rider said. Well, thank you, friend. Appreciate that. That's such a welcome change because it takes until May for anything to start flowering here, it seems like. Well, any of the trees and stuff. This person's got a huge wood pile back here. So soon I'll have the Milwaukee video coming out. And any other little spur trail taken off there. Any other adventures we go on. There she is, the woman of the hour.
No. Not quite.
Char's just hanging out, huh? She likes, maybe Char likes to be out in nature, so.
Oh, that nasty cough.
She's got a nasty cough though, so I don't know what she has going on. Huge wood pile. Edward says hello to Ash. Ghost Rider says she is the woman of dreams. I agree with that, Ghost Rider. You couldn't have said it better. Happy early birthday, Full Throttle says. Thank you, friend. I like those plants they have right there. I mean, the houses right here are incredible. Yeah, they are ferns. They're cute. They're cool looking. That looks nice.
That's what I want, is a porch.
Or you can just sit in the back, yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they got really nice houses back here, Ghost Rider, along this nature preserve.
Probably $1 million.
Try to get some more of them for you. Everything's in bloom now. Summer's coming eventually. Mike's been out on the boat. Mike, I'm going to watch that video from your campground stay. I'm interested to see how that went. I saw your live, of course, but I'm interested to see the video. Ghost Rider said happy Mother's Day to Ash. Thank you for that, Ghost Rider. That's very kind of you. Squirrel sitting in the middle of the trail up there. Actually, a decently long. Oh. Actually, a decently long trail. I'm gonna wait for him to go by.
Yeah. Come here. Come on, Sam.
Quit.
Quit. You don't need to say hi. Stop. Hey, that's enough.
You're so loud, dude, and you're not even mean.
You're not even vicious. Knock it off. That dog will eat you. Put it.
And soon to be Father's Day to you. Well, thank you, Ghost Rider. You're very kind, my
You
friend.
don't need to say hi
Look at that.
to every single dog.
I can't really see it, but they have rocks built up in their backyard. The foliage is too thick there.
Stop. What it?
I'll have to hop into your live today, Ghost Rider. You know I'll be in there. Yeah, he just wants to play. Exactly. He's a very friendly dog, but he's just loud. He's a hound. So that's all he does is bark. Squirrel going up that tree. Winston wanted to play, but that owner of that dog was not having Winston playing. Let me tell you. It's just really marshy here. It's something you don't see all too much around here.
Oh, over.
Is she?
Yeah.
She still smiles at me.
You bored? You're so bored. You want bored car? Look at that house.
Here's another one, Ghost Rider. Look at this place. What the heck? Think they got a pool up there, or is it just... Can't even really see it. That's a mansion compared to... Holy moly guacamole, yeah, exactly. What a house that is. Yeah, exactly. Houses in this area are just massive. At least we don't have gators like Florida. Well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Because being over here next to the creek, we'd be in a, or next to the swamp, we'd be in a little trouble. Or marshland. I think the trail ends up here.
Just snapping turtles and turtles.
True, I haven't seen any turtles yet. Look out at the water.
This must have been flooded.
Seems like it. I mean, look how close the water is to the trail. Ash says this must have been flooded at some point recently. To bring the stroller over to the right, probably, to get through it. I just shot some dirt up on my leg. Yeah, it's right there. I mean, it's inches from the trail. Maybe a foot. Can't see a whole lot in it. Just murky. The birds are out though. Not a bad area at all, friends. How could you go wrong with that? It's all the rain. Yeah, exactly. We've had so much of it. What else do we have as far as nice homes? Those people got a fireplace in the back. Seems everywhere we go in Woodbury's got nice homes. Mosquito Haven, yep, you got it, my friend. That's kind of a cool view, though, with one little body of water to the other. I know, right, Edward? Yeah. That was flooding, yep, exactly. Mike says I have the DJI mic I like. Might give that to Ash as a birthday / Father's Day gift idea for both of us. Duck out there. Mics. They're not expensive. Lots of bird sounds, yep. Very peaceful. Much more water over on this side. Warming up though. What's that? Well,
She's sitting over there nesting. Right by that other one.
you can't get a bird app and see what kind of bird. You can get a bird app and see what kind of birds they are. Yeah, we absolutely could. So duck right there.
Sitting on the right.
It's like nesting. Thank you all for being here, friends. We appreciate each and every one of you.
They should be hatching.
Central Mass Paranormal Society is here. Welcome in, friend. Great to see you. How are you? And CL is here. Hello, CL. Great to see you again, friend. Always love when CL pops in. CL's a great friend of the channel, as are each and every one of you. We appreciate all of you. I mean, you can see we're right here, basically in town. I mean, there's a factory right there in the road that goes across, but you know, over on this side it doesn't feel like it so much. CL says hey to Ghost Rider. Edward says hey to CL and Central. Welcome in. Central Mass says good, thank you. CL says hey Central.
Hey, Win.
I guess we could walk to the end since
You
we're
got your
right here.
eyeliner on?
Hey Winnie. Winston, say hi.
Winnie, you want to say hi to everyone?
You want to
Want
speak?
to see the friends?
Where's the friends?
Come here.
Come here.
Come
He's
here,
all
you wanna
wrapped
say
up.
Hi? Yeah, you wanna say hi.
Winnie,
You want to go?
to speak. You want to speak? He likes to lead the way. And when we're out on trails like this, he can. Just because, you know, not so many people out. Ghost Rider says hi, Winston. Oh. Hi, Charlotte's blanket. Did you get enough of that? Who kicked it off? Baby Char kicking her blanket off at me.
There it goes.
What?
The blanket.
She don't want it, I guess. I'll just put it in here for now. Clearly she doesn't want the blanket. And Donnie's here. Welcome in, Donnie. Great to see you. Let's make Donnie a mod. I haven't seen you in a few days, Donnie, because I've been ill. Good to see you, my friend. Donnie or Barton's RVing is another fantastic channel and friend of our community. So if you don't know Barton's RVing, friends, great creator down in Texas. Somebody I would recommend to you. He's got a great sense of humor too. Edward says hey to Barton. Barton says hey to Ghost Rider. Central Mass says hey to Barton. I mean, you just can't get over the noises of the life out here. You know Donnie then, Ghost Rider? Lots of life out here. It's very, very peaceful. I mean, yeah, you're exactly right, Ghost Rider. I can't say enough about the great people in this community and in, you know, everybody supports each other. It's wonderful. We're walking out here at the Tamarack Nature Preserve today. Donnie. Barton says, I subscribe to Ghost Rider. Well, thank you. Thank you, Barton. That's very kind of you, Donnie. He's a great channel. That's right. I do remember seeing you in one of his lives before. That or Hiking with Jackie Boy. Another great channel also. I mean, there's so many. I could sit here the whole live and just tell you about the great channels of the community, you know. Ghost Rider said, you sure do a great job. Wish I was like you and not so angry. Ghost Rider, you do a fantastic job, friend. A small little finch in there. You're one of my favorite channels to watch, Ghost, especially when I need something to just take my mind off of other things. To just, you know, relax and talk about carnivals. I mean, that's like almost like home cooking for me. That's something to just get my mind off of something negative, you know. You do a fantastic job, Ghost. Don't let anybody ever tell you you don't. And if they do, ignore them because they're wrong. Jody's here. Good morning, Jody. Great to see you.
There you
Want to trade?
I'm over it.
All right, I'll take Winston. Come on, Win. The trail ends right up here, I'm pretty sure, anyway. I apologize to you for getting upset for promoting. Don't worry about it, my friend. In the travel, RV, outdoors community, we're all here to support each other, friend. It does not bother any of us at all, I don't think. We're out here in a nature preserve walking, Jody. Ghost Rider says hey to Jody. So does Edward in Central Mass. Jody's another fantastic member of our community. Something's running and scurrying through there. I couldn't quite tell what it was. Jody sent a star. Thank you so much, Jody. We truly appreciate that.
It's really just going.
And Donnie sent a star. Thank you so much, Donnie. I appreciate that, friend. I shouldn't be like that. I should just be happy. No matter what. No matter what, Ghost Rider, you should be thankful for the little things. I'm thankful that I'm just out here today, my friend. And I was feeling so awful that I just needed to get out and get on a trail. And I'm so thankful that I'm able to. Okay, Winston. Ghost Rider, Edward, and Central. Jody says hi to all of you. You're all right, Winston. Another small pond / marsh over here to the right. Ghost Rider said, you make this amazing, and I am blessed. I am. I'm thankful for you in this chat. We're thankful for you also, Ghost Rider. Looks like the end of the trail. By 5 feet. Winston, wait. Wait. Stop. Another body of water right here. Central Mass says Ghost Rider with a heart. Ghost Rider says so beautiful. All pets must be on a leash. Thank you all so much for liking the live. We truly appreciate that. There's a little dog in the house right next to us barking at Winston, and he doesn't hear it. And as you can see, the nice houses in this area. Yep. Like I said, at least no gators. Exactly. Yep. He does. You say hi, Winston? He's so obsessed with his mom, though. 20 likes. Thank you all so much. We truly appreciate the likes.
Let's mark up the pool at the gate.
Squirrel right there. Oh. 13 of you here. Thank you all so much for being here with Ash and me. Jody says hey to Barton. Sure you don't want me to push the stroller? Thanks for the love and support for traveling. Yes, thank you, everybody. You guys mean the world to us, each and every one of you. Just being here. Lots of marsh. You've inspired me so much, Chad, in traveling. And those negative people and the haters and people that are just trying to bring you down, Ghost Rider, you just got to channel them out and keep doing what you're doing, my friend. Because you are a positive light for a lot of people And you have to think about that. Simply Imelda is here. Hi, Imelda. Great to see you, friend. I've seen you comment on a couple of our videos. We're so happy to have you in our community. Scotty. Afternoon, everyone. I am not new here, just on my other channel. Scotty Two Toes, welcome in, friend. Good to see you. And this ends at another park, it looks like. Nice little neighborhood here. Intro Mass says hey to Simply and Scotty. Imelda says good morning. At a different park, we got to go back. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure we're in a different area. Well, clearly this ain't it, my dear. Edward says, I'm hopping off. Everyone have a spectacular day. Have a great one, Edward. Thanks for being here, my friend. Oh, yeah, Alyssa keeps talking about me on someone else's channel saying, is Ghost still being rude to you? Hi, Simply and Scotty, says Ghost. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm Lone Cross Scotty. Had 2 toes amputated while in Oklahoma. That's why I made the channel. Well, Lone Cross Scotty, the legend himself, is here. Welcome in. Good to see you, friend. We got to go back on the trail.
It just says you can walk this way.
Does it?
Yeah.
How far?
Oh, we're 2.2 miles away.
Walking? You want to walk back the other way, or you want to do that?
We can walk.
I'm going to take the long way today, friends. Anytime, Ghost Rider. Anytime, my friend. Definitely warming up now that we're not in the shade.
Yeah.
Charlotte says, yeah.
Toward Evergreen Trail.
Yeah, that's that. I'm pretty sure. Because that's Evergreen Park. We're doing a little navigation here while we're at Evergreen Park. Ghost Rider says hey to Charlotte. Charlotte's very happy today. While we're out in nature anyway. Scotty says, hey Ghost Rider. Imelda says, hello everyone. And Scotty says hi Simply. And we'll have to go back on the trail. That way we don't have to cover a whole lot of extra ground. Mike says, hey CL.
I'm sick of being in the dark.
So nice to see everyone here in chat, Ghost says. So nice to see everyone in chat, and so nice to see Ghost Rider. If you're new, make sure to like and subscribe. You got it, Ghost Rider. Thanks for saying that, my friend. Go back and off the trail now. Lots of people driving today. Huh? Oh. Someone decided to wait for us to cross the road. So back we go, friends. And then we got to go run some errands. And then Ash is back to work, or to work for today. We had the next 3 days off together, so who knows what we'll do. It's like Ash always says, if we have gas, we always go do something. Went to the meetup at Tin Killer, and the first night I was gray looking, and everyone told me to go to the ER. Oh, wow. Really, Scotty? Did I go to the ER then? Everything okay, friend? I was also just in the hospital, so we can connect in that way, unfortunately. Ash says I was gray also. I hope everything's okay there, Scotty. Sorry to hear that. It was nice they waited, Ghost said. Yeah, absolutely. Don't get a lot of that. Winston likes it when he's leading the way. Walking next to this little marshy pond here. If you're new, just make sure to like the live. Thank you all so much for being here. I should say if you're just joining us. Getting close to 1,400 subscribers now. Oh man, both of you, I was so worried about you traveling, and now I have people to pray for Scotty too. I appreciate that though, Ghost Rider. You're always so kind and thoughtful. I am okay, and I'll make sure to be back in your lives, my friend. Also, that's what that trip to Oklahoma. Oh my goodness, Scotty. I didn't realize you were talking about that particular trip. I thought you meant like something that happened a long time ago. Oh, wow. Never felt any pain at all, even now. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad it seems things are getting better then, Scotty. I'm sorry that happened. We're heading back along the trail that we went out on. Prayers to you and to you, Scotty, and traveling. Central Mass said so sorry, Scotty. Come on, Wen. Thank you so much, Ghost Rider. You're very kind. I like that porch right there. You guys like that porch? You know, we'll just sit out there like that. You like that porch? Will be a long road to recovery, but God has me in his healing arms. Couldn't have said it better, Scotty. That's who we got to rely on, even when things are good, right? Overall, this was a really nice trail. I enjoyed this walk today. Did you like this place?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know. I mean, this was just somewhere that came up on my, when I was looking at the map. And here we are, and it really turned out to be a nice day. Jody says, hey, Scotty. People that are mean, they don't know me, so they just want to be mean. Their life isn't happy. Always be happy. Yep, exactly. And truly, Ghosts, we don't know what people are going through unless they tell us. Everybody's battling something. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually maybe. Everybody's battling something to some degree, and we really just don't know what somebody else is going through. So I struggle with this sometimes, but I try to let people just do their own thing as much as I can, as long as it's not interfering with, you know, my daily life or anything. And exactly. Come on, Wen. You do a good job, Ghost Rider. Exactly, Mike. He does fantastic. Couldn't have said it better. Pretty trail, Central Mass says. Yeah, we're very pleased with this location. Jody said, yep, stomach flu for Mother's Day. Oh, man. That's what I thought I had too, Jody, but It was a lot worse than that. And I don't say that lightly. The stomach flu is awful. But I mean, you know how the stomach flu kind of lets up after a day or two? It didn't let up after a day or two. So it was a long, drawn-out process. But I hope you feel better, Jody. I'm sorry that that happened to you, especially on Mother's Day of all days. And prayers for you also. I have had the norovirus. Oh, man. That's one of the worst ones you can get. Mike said, Jody, hope you feel better. Yeah, that one's awful, Ghost Rider. Over Easter one year. Yeah, you might as well just, if you have that, you might as well just camp out in the bathroom. Might as well just sleep there. And I see that a lot in the medical field also. Norovirus is terrible. Just laying down in bed today, water staying down so far. Well, that's good news, Jody. Just start light. You know, I'm sure you've been through that before. Just build your diet up. There's a duck right there. Winston, don't bark at the poor duck. It's right there. It was nasty. Central Mass says, feel better, Jody. Here's a more muddy section of the trail. Again, where we're just talking about how close the marshy water is to the actual trail. Get better soon, Jody, says Scotty. Ash dropped her phone in the mud. Something else making some noise over here. Much love is being sent your way, Jody, says Ghost. See, everybody's so positive. That's the way to be. That's why we love our YouTube community. The real David says, Ghost, hello, brother. Each and every one of you make it just so easy to get back and post and go live. And I remember today when I was so nervous to go live for the first time at Willow River State Park back in the winter, and you guys blew that out of the water. You guys just made me feel so comfortable. I've never had, you know, of course you have trolls come in every once in a while, but the synopsis of that all is the vast majority. YouTube has been so positive. Hello, my friend, the real David, Ghost Rider says. Scotty says hey to Mike. Central Mass says hey to David. Jody, this is for you. A Ghost Rider sending some hearts. David says hey to Central. Ghost Rider says I have trolls like crazy. Sometimes they pop up here, Ghost, but it's like when they pop up, it's the whole group of them came at one time. Like it's like five or six trolls at once, and then we don't see them again for a few weeks. Of course, I haven't been live in a while either. Even Ash Traveling, he's seen it. Yeah, lots of trolls on Ghost Riders community. I don't understand it. There was somebody in there, there was somebody in there saying that they were a 3-year-old. That was the most recent time that there was trolls when I was in there. Somebody was acting like they were, or saying they were a 3-year-old in his chat, and that they were going to go get their aunt. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's like Ash says, they don't know. Yeah, it's a creep, Ghost Rider said. Jody said trolls are no fun. I know it's weird. Yeah, it certainly is. On our way back to the car so we can run our errands before Ash has to go and have a lovely day at work, her favorite place.
Only one day.
I want to get down to Mankato soon. I'd like to get down to Mankato soon, friends, and go to Minneapolis State Park for you. They have bison there. A nice waterfall that I'd like to look at with you. Lots of things that I would like to do. Ash wants to go somewhere new, like a new state. Because you weren't pushing the stroller, baby. Maybe Shar hanging out. Whoa! Yeah.
We need one with actual tires.
We need one that lifts up over this.
I like this one.
Nice. I love these streams, Ghost Rider said. Well, thank you for being here once again, my friend. She just hit him with the stroller. So when we come back to the boardwalk, we turn right on the boardwalk. Should be. He's tired now when he's struggling. Come here, Wen. Hold. Come here. Gotta get his collar up, friend. Winston is so cute. Love him. What a cute dog. He really is.
He's a little thin.
Yeah, he does like to get in the trash. That's his favorite thing to do. That's naughty. I will say that. Other than that, he's a good dog.
Do you like?
Yep, there's been times where Ash has left a diaper in a trash can somewhere and he's gotten into a poopy diaper, or, you know, he shredded the wheat thins and ate all of them on the floor yesterday. Likes to get into the trash if we ever have to go somewhere. Ghost Rider said, but he is so sweet. He is when he wants to be, for sure. Yeah. Very, very anxious. Ghost said, I wish I got to meet Winston. Well, maybe someday, Ghost Rider. Why not, you know? Maybe someday, friend.
We'll see how he does. He doesn't usually like men.
Yeah, he's not... He likes females more than males. That's the only thing with him. So green out here. Makes me happy. It makes my heart happy. Well, maybe that's the thing. Maybe if you like dogs and you're not scared around him, maybe he's fine.
Some men set him off.
That's the thing, though. He probably can sense when you're friendly or not. So that's probably it. Maybe he's been around people that aren't friendly, that are men. Who knows? And he's a rescue, so he was definitely part of some trauma when he was a puppy, before Ash had him, and long before I was around.
Come on, get out of there.
Love watching him walk. He is graceful, and you can see his little ears bounce. Well, not little ears, but his ears bouncing up and down.
He's always had dumb ears.
Exactly, Ghost. He does remember that.
That's why he doesn't like cages.
Back uphill. I wish there was a view from the top of this hill.
It's me.
You're the view? Ash said she's the view from the top of the hill. Tell me about it.
You get to watch me walk up this hill like this.
I pray for Winston as well.
He's a healthy guy.
He is very healthy.
We got at least 9 more years of him.
He'll be 7 this year. Yeah, see, that's all the view you get from up here. But I will say Ash is getting better at those hills.
Yeah, because I lost 40 pounds.
Ghost Rider said, I pray for your entire family.
Go, Winston. We're going downhill now. See ya, Charlotte. Bye, Charlotte.
It really does sound like Charlotte says yeah.
Woo!
It sounds like she says yeah. So when you say something sometimes, she'll say yeah. Or it'll sound like she says yeah. No neighbors, looks good to me. There's some very nice houses over to our left now, Jody. I will say that. But yeah, very nice neighborhood back there. Looks like Lion King, a view from there. Yeah, I mean, I could see that, Ghost Rider. That's reasonable to say. That's a good thought. Something like that almost, like a view of the forest down below. What are you doing, Shar? Sticking your tongue out at me? Wish I could show you that house that's through there. That's a really nice one. But the trees are blocking it. Probably why the trees are blocking it. Gotta go for lunch. Much love to all. And stay healthy, Jody. I will continue to pray. Ghost Rider, thank you for being here, my friend. Have a great rest of your day. I'll try to stop in on one of your lives today if you're on. Great to see you again. So peaceful on this side of the town, though. I mean, look how they have, I've showed you guys this too, but look how they have this built up right here. There's steps right there. That's a beautiful little area to walk. I mean, just right from the neighborhood. And we're almost back to where we turned, so. All right. Ghost Rider said, I will be praying. And Ghost, have a good day. Oh, I will be, I meant. Mike said, bye, Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider says, bye. Almost back to the boardwalk. Mike, you got any plans coming up, my friend? We haven't chatted really, other than you asked me if I wanted a sticker. I have stickers also, so if anybody wants a traveling Whitcombs sticker, reach out to me or leave a comment. Would be happy. You can always email us too. Emailing us works really well also. And I would be happy to send one of you guys, or any of you guys, a sticker, as I almost just fell. Here's the boardwalk, part of it, back where we're going to take a turn. And here's a look out at the whole area. Blue skies. And I'm going to bring those stickers to M26 also, for anybody that's going to M26. That guy with that dog must live in that neighborhood then if he went that way.
I just got a collab.
Did you? Nice.
That's what he sent me a package.
Really? It's exciting. Another little marshy area. I like this boardwalk though. What is it? Nice. You should do YouTube of that stuff, I'm telling you. Out and About with Mike is here. We got both Mikes in the house. There he is. How's it going, Mike? And Mike sent a floating heart. Thank you so much, Mike. Oh, wow. Mike sent 9 floating hearts, 10 floating hearts. Thank you so much, my friend. Good to see you. How are you? How's life going, my friend? How is Ohio these days? Getting warmer, I hope? I saw you were at the campground on your live. We're out and about in a marshy area today to connect with your channel, the name there, Out and About. All good, he said. Happy to see you, my friend. I was really ill, so I've been kind of away from YouTube for a little while. But we're finally starting to get some life back in the trees and stuff here in Minnesota and Wisconsin. It literally sounded like Charlotte's right behind me in the stroller. It sounded like she said, Dada, yeah. Dada, yeah. Marshy over to our left. Thank you all so much for the likes. We truly appreciate that. Helping to get our channel out to others that might be interested. We're getting close to 1,400 subscribers. We didn't go this way before we kind of turned, so I believe we'll have to make a left up here. And the parking lot shouldn't be too far away. Well, we came from the other side when we started out our adventure today. Oh, this is different. Walk along the road, I guess. And Mike has been a member for 1 month. Thank you so much, Mike. We truly do appreciate that. Like I said, we've got much more content coming. It's just been a down couple of weeks for us because I've been sick. And the kids have been battling stuff too, but this time it was more severe for me. I gotta go. Brandon, Karen has to change my bandages. Have a great day and God bless. Scotty, have a great rest of your day, friend. Great to see you. Sorry to hear about your toes, though. I'm sorry that happened to you at the meetup. You don't need to see the geese today, Win. Mike says bye to Scotty. So we probably go back that way. It doesn't matter either way. Scotty said bye, everyone. Might as well be, I mean, we are in a neighborhood now. Oh yeah, the park's right up here. Wasn't far at all. Oh wow, park with the buffalo. Well, Mike, we want to get down to Mankato one of these days and go to Minneapa, where they have those bison. Oh, Plywood. Good to see you, Plywood. How are you, my friend? Really, there's two different ways you can go right here. So when you see, we're right in town here, friends. There's the light. Plywood, were you with Mike then at the campground or no? Tamarack Nature Preserve, friends. Here's the parking lot. Really peaceful day today. Got a couple errands to run. Then Ash is off to work. I'll be hanging out with Charlotte tonight. I'll hop into some lives. On Mondays, I don't have a whole lot of... If anybody's live today, let me know also. The RV DJ's live, of course, on Monday nights. I'm sure I'll pop in to see Ghost Rider as well. Thank you so much for liking the live. I really do appreciate that. Walking out with Winston. And it's Colleen. Colleen Crane, another wonderful friend of the channel, is here. How are you today, Colleen? Charlotte fell asleep in the stroller right as we get back to the car. Mike says, hey, Colleen, good to see you. It's always a wonderful day when Colleen comes into the live. And Colleen says hi to Mike. And we're back. Nice little simple playground for the kids. We'll get Winston in the car, get Charlotte in the car. And that's where our trail started. Absolutely, Colleen. You've shown nothing but kindness to us ever since we've known you. And the Whitcombs are very much about kindness. It's the way we all grow together, friends. Each and every one of you and all of us together. None of us grow without the support of others, right? Very nice stroll, David said. How baby Char's hanging out. Exactly, yep, exactly. Come on, Win. In the car, buddy. Got a couple errands to run. Come here. Thanks for being here too, David. Wonderful to see you. Baby Char hanging out in the stroller. Hi, boy. Hi, baby. You say hi? You go say hi? You got to say anything? Winston's tired now. We'll get him some water. And get Charlotte in the car. They had a porta potty, so Ash was able to use that at least. But what a stroll today.
It was just new.
New?
Yeah.
Oh.
They just cleaned it tonight.
He looks like a Winston, doesn't he really? Ash and I have always favored like older, like more vintage names. Of course, Winston has been here since before I was around with Ash, so. But it was a great little walk today, and Ash even enjoyed it. That's what we needed. You know, I've been so sick. I haven't really been able to do anything. And now I can catch up on other people's channels and stuff. I'll be around today. We got 2 things we got to do before we go home and Ash goes off to work. I didn't even see what time it was.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Same with my dog, Paco. I don't think Paco had a very good home before mine. Yeah, Mike. Well, at least we can give him a better life. You know, that just makes you love him more. CL said, lovely stroll. I've just been listening. Well, thank you for being here, CL. You know, we go live a lot during the day, as well as sometimes we do later lives, you know, if we're at home chatting about something, upcoming trips or whatnot.
Come back.
But a lot of times we do go on these walks with you guys during the day, and it's always a great experience just chatting with all of you. Ash said, Winston, get in the back. Well, that's the spot Winston chose today. You driving the car, buddy? Look at him.
Go back. Get in the back.
Go in the back, buddy. Go back there. So we'll be on our way in a few minutes, but I appreciate you all stopping in today and being here with us. It was a great little adventure. It's so great to see some foliage out here now, though. I mean, we were just locked in this winter foliage for the longest time. But friends, otherwise, I'm going to say goodbye to you here. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Whoa! And thank you all for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing to the channel, of course. We appreciate each and every one